of telephone for social activity?
Telephone for social activity. I'm not as much as I'm a tech savvy person, but then I don't really like to use the phone for some reason.
Mm-hmm.
So with Facebook, if there are events I'm invited to, or if someone leaves a message on my wall saying, oh, you have to come to this event, or oh, we're going to Starbucks later, you want to come, then it makes me use the telephone because if I can't reach them immediately. So I think it enhances my use of telephone actually.
Okay, so do you see Facebook as replacing formal communication methods as the dominant form for social communication, or do you think this method is just a trend in society?
Okay, here's the thing. With Facebook, you can, like I said, you can leave messages on someone else's wall, kind of like a voicemail, and it's there forever unless you delete it. And I think people like that because you can, it's a record kind of, but with things like MSN now, you can send offline messages, you can send it to a mobile phone and everything like that. In a way, I think other forms of communication and Facebook are kind of hand in hand with each other, enhancing each other, usage and stuff. With Facebook, I don't think I'll ever use it to replace MSN because MSN is just a very simple tool to use, whereas Facebook is kind of too much access to too much information at the same time while I'm trying to just talk to someone, and I don't know, I don't like refreshing the page every time I have to talk to someone.
Alright, so in your opinion, what are the benefits of using Facebook as a social communication tool?
As a social communication tool?
Yeah.
I would say that, because MSN, people would actually have to know more personal information about you, such as your email. So you can't search Joey Kwan and they'll find me on MSN. They have to know my email in order to do that. So I think as a social communication tool, it helps people reach out more to more people, more diverse people. It allows people to meet more people, I guess, and perhaps someone in, I don't know, my kindergarten that I don't remember, and they'll add me and then be oh, I was actually in your class, and I'm oh really, and then I'll look back, oh yeah, you are, and then maybe a friendship starts there, and perhaps friends that, especially in university, after high school, people will go all over the world, and it's kind of you really want to keep in touch with them, but you can't because there's time difference and everything, and then Facebook helps with that.
Okay. So, have you noticed how your relationship has changed with your friends since you use Facebook?
I have to say, for a while back in high school, when it was a very popular thing, not saying that's not now, for some reason it was Facebook dominant. Even if my friend was right beside me, I'd message her on Facebook and be hey, what's up, right? It's, in a way it's kind of funny, but in a way it's also kind of sketch. And I had a fight with a friend, and instead of talking to me on the phone or MSN or something, she deliberately put it on Facebook, and I was why did you do that? And she's because because this is the most public place, and this is the place that you will recognize me as. Which I think maybe Facebook is becoming so personal that it's kind of one of the ways to reach you. But what was the question again?
Does it change your relationship with your friends since you use Facebook?
It does, and it definitely does, because think about it. The best thing about Facebook is tagging pictures, and sometimes you have a picture session with your friend, and then you just upload it on Facebook, and then you look through it and you're not commenting, but writing a description, and then you're oh you look so cute and stuff, and then she'll reply you, and then in a way it's to enhance a relationship textually, but then when you see them, it's still not weird.
Yeah, I think so too. So does Facebook change your personal communication skills?
I would say not just Facebook, but the internet itself has changed people being able to talk aloud and things like that, and especially with your manners and stuff, because my dad and mom has MSN, and then on MSN I would just say exactly what not exactly what I'd say to my friends, but then I wouldn't spell properly or something. I would just do my slang, and then they'd be what are you talking about? Yeah.
So what do you get from using Facebook as a means of communication that you don't get from using other technologies such as the telephone or in face-to-face communication?
If you and I just met and we're talking about Facebook communication, and then we're talking about face-to-face communication, I can only like judge you by how you look, and like I'd be like, oh, she's cool and pretty and like long hair, and I was like, okay, she's probably like a very happy person. But then if I added you on Facebook and then you have all these like emo notes and whatnot, I'd be like, okay, maybe I misjudged this person. So like Facebook gives information about a person, and whereas face-to-face, it's limited, and Facebook, I don't know, it's like virtually knowing someone. So yeah.
Okay, so do you think Facebook breaks down social barrier, or is it easier to communicate with people because you can check out an individual profile and almost research them before actually talking to them?
Social barrier. What are your definitions of social barriers? Just like friends between friends, or like literally like economical, cultural situations?
I don't know. Maybe like just connection between each other. I don't know.
Okay. Social barriers. Let's just say I met someone at a club, like a club icebreaker or something, and then don't know them, talk to them for a few times. If they add me on MSN or like on Facebook, like maybe I'll talk to them more. So then, in a way, it's kind of like for some reason I think like Facebook is a new definition for something. It's kind of like a new statement of friendship in a way, because it's kind of like if a person doesn't add you on Facebook, you're kind of like, okay, maybe they don't want to be your friend. Or like, especially with guys and girls, like you meet someone, they don't add you on Facebook, you're like, okay, maybe that was just all fake.
Okay, so how many friends do you have on your Facebook, and do you add people that you don't really know?
Okay, because I'm an immigrant from Hong Kong, and because I'm an immigrant from Hong Kong, so obviously, like, I would have friends from all over the world, not only because I'm an immigrant, also because, like, the school I went to, like, had a lot, like, everyone started going all over the world for school, and, I would have to say I have over 1,000 something friends on Facebook, but I have to say that, like, I don't add people that I do not know. Like maybe perhaps like there was this one person that I meet, and they were like, I'm your kindergarten friend. I'm like, really? Like obviously I didn't add them right away. I'd talk to them and be like, okay, I don't really know you. Like I wouldn't add people I don't know. But I was also realizing like Facebook, there are a lot of those advertising profiles, and like those people I'd add, because then I can see like what kind of products they have. But other than that, like I don't know, I wouldn't. I have to say I will know those people. I will know who they are, because they'll like definitely be a friend of a friend, not just like yes, there will. Maybe I haven't met them yet, but there will be like a time out where I'll meet them.
Okay, so why do you think Facebook has become such a phenomenon and so popular for social interaction?
I think the most important thing isn't about the wall-to-wall messaging. It's the Facebook picture tagging.
Yeah, I think so. I like that part too.
Yeah, because it's kind of like, wait, hold on. Popular. It's kind of, I don't know. Let's just say you're out with a friend and you don't have anything to say with them. But then you see a picture of them like getting really drunk at a party, and then you're like, you got really drunk, and she'll like talk about everything, and like I think it's just pictures work for the social interaction. I think because like we're also moving towards the age of where like pictures are probably like more dominant than like actually having to read. Like a picture tells it all. So
yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Bye.